So much hype. All of the hype, all the time. Tudor has released new version of Black Bay 58. Now in a blue color. I got a lot of messages, people asking me what is my opinion on this watch. And it makes sense because in many videos I stated that Tudor Black Bay 58 is my favorite diver watch. Is it the best diver watch? No, it's not the best diver watch. Even something like Tudor Pelagos is arguably a better diver watch. But it's my favorite diver watch. I love the aesthetic, I love the power reserve, I love the fit on the wrist, I love all these things, so that's why it's my favorite. Needless to say, when the rumors about new version of Tudor Black Bay 58 circulated around the internet, my ears pricked up, so did Bond's ears. We both start listening and trying to puzzle together what is going to be this new 58 version. Is it going to include a date? What color variation is going to be? Is it going to have a ceramic bezel? What's going to be this new Tudor Black Bay 58? Now, when they finally revealed this final product, I must admit, it looks really nice. I love that blue color combination, where the old Tudor Black Bay 58 drew its inspiration from Tudor 7924. The new release of Tudor Black Bay 58 clearly draws its inspiration from the Tudor Sub or the Tudor Snowflake. And you can look at that from two different points of view. From one side, that's great. Tudor Snowflake is such a good looking watch, and this new 58 looks a lot like that Snowflake. It draws a lot of inspiration from that watch. No date, similar color scheme, a similar set of hands, the triangle at the 12 o'clock position, and so on and so on. But there's also the other side. Some of us, I must admit, naively were hoping for a new version of Snowflake, a new Tudor Sub. I made some videos about this in the past, my prediction for Baselworld, and I was hoping for a new version of Tudor Sub because I really love the style and the look of that watch. And even though this new 58 does look a lot like the Sub, it's still not the Sub. I think with this release, it kind of confirmed for all of us that Tudor is not planning to release that watch. For sure, because if they did release a Sub, it would look too similar to this Black Bay 58, and it just doesn't make sense for them. It also doesn't make sense because they don't want to compete with Rolex Submariner, but that's a whole different story. The differences between this new 58 and the old 58 are just aesthetic. That's it. The movement is the same, the size is the same, the case is the same, the bracelet is the same, the price is the same. The only thing that's different is the color scheme. So instead of a black bezel, we see a blue bezel. Instead of a black dial, we see a blue dial. Instead of gilt writing, we see white/silver writing, and instead of golden accents or these rose gold accents, we see kind of a white gold accents. Other than that, the design hasn't changed at all. We still see the same amount of writing on the dial, the open rail track for minutes/seconds, the same set of snowflake hands, just in a different color for indices, and still no date. That's pretty much it. That's the only change. So I get the excitement behind this release, but also I think there's just a little bit too much hype. I think because of this pandemic, we've been cooped up at home for so long. We've been waiting for some good news for some new watch release. When Tudor announced this release, a lot of people kind of went crazy, kind of went overboard with the hype. Don't get me wrong, this is a really good looking watch, and I really like it. But let's be honest, it's not a new model, it's just a different color variation of the old model. And it's not like this wasn't foreseen. I made a video about a year and a half ago, my predictions for Baselworld 2019, where I was predicting Tudor to release new color variations of Tudor Black Bay 58 because it's their most popular model. So of course they're gonna release more color variations of this model, and here they are releasing more color variations of this model. Don't be surprised if in the next year you see even more color variations of this model. Now, is that a bad thing? No, it's not a bad thing. It's a great thing. We have more choice. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm not trying to be contrarian. Yes, I am happy that this model exists. And yes, I did go to the AD trying to find one, trying to try one on, maybe take a video of. Of course, it wasn't available. So yeah, I'm excited about this model. And I'm excited that Tudor listened to their fans. But at the same time, we have to understand that Tudor is a corporation. They're here to make money. And of course, they're going to release more color variations of their most popular model. Now, what I think is also very interesting about this release is the way they did this release. So they didn't announce it in a big trade show, it wasn't announced in Baselworld. This might set a new precedent for Tudor and Rolex releases in the future, and maybe releases from other companies. Instead of releasing all of their models all at once, maybe they're gonna save a couple of exciting models for these internet drops to build up some hype and keep their brand name at the back of people's minds. Of course, that's not gonna work for all the models. Let's be honest, if this was a new Datejust with a different movement, nobody would really care. But because this watch is so popular, that's why it gets all this attention. That's why I'm making a video about it. This strategy will work for some watches. It will not work for most watches. But I think we're getting a little glimpse of the future of marketing for Rolex and Tudor. As far as my preference goes, I still prefer the old 58 over the new 58. Granted, I haven't seen the new 58 in person. Maybe my mind will change. Based on pictures and videos, by the way, Jenny did a great video about the new 58. Somehow she got her hands on one, some Jedi mastery going on. So props to her, she did a great video. There's two watches side by side, so head over to her channel if you want to see the two watches side by side. But based on that, based on the pictures, I think the Black Bay 58, the original one, looks so special, so different, nothing else like it on the market. The new 58 looks great, it looks sleek, it looks modern, but it just kind of looks a little bit bland. There are quite a few other watches that look similar to this one, and even though it's spectacular looking, again, to me at least, it doesn't look special enough, where the old 58 stands out and looks very special. I appreciate you watching this video until the end. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the YouTube channel so you don't miss more videos like this. We upload new videos every week, and leave a comment in a comment section below. Let me know what you think about this new Blue Bay 58. Are you gonna be on a waiting list for one? Are you letting this one go? Maybe you absolutely hate it. Maybe you absolutely love it. Leave all those thoughts below. I always enjoy reading your comments. By the way, today on my wrist, of course, I'm wearing Tudor Black Bay 58. I did a full review of this watch, as well as my purchasing experience of this watch. Both of those videos can be found on the YouTube channel. I will also leave them linked in the description below. Also in the description below, there are a couple of other links. The first link is a secret link. Have a look if you're curious. The second link is a link to bondnativestraps.com. If you're looking for a great quality native strap and want to support this YouTube channel at the same time, buying one of these native straps is a great way to do so. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you had fun, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
This one.